Hey everyone, welcome back to Simming History, where we look at the history of architecture through the lens of The Sims. Before we get started today, if you like the video, please take a moment to hit like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Today we're looking at a special vernacular architecture type from Vancouver, or rather, the Vancouver Special. Following World War II, Vancouver, like many places, experienced a housing shortage. Families were even living in local hotels. Construction materials, however, were plentiful and cheap, and contractors were popping up everywhere to meet the housing crisis. Over the years, the mass-produced housing in Vancouver developed into what is known as the Vancouver Special, which was built between the 1960s and into the 1980s. During this time, there was a large influx of immigrants into the Vancouver area, and these homes were incredibly popular with the new immigrants for their unique floor plan. The Vancouver Special is a long, narrow house, which were closely spaced together and had two floors. The first floor houses the primary residence and is actually the floor above the ground level. This is the primary residence because of the better light and ventilation. Layouts typically include 3 bedrooms, a sitting room, dining room, eating kitchen, and of course, 1 or 2 bathrooms. On the ground floor, there's a secondary unit which could be used to house extended family or even rent it out. The ground floor unit includes a kitchen, a couple of bedrooms, a sitting room, and of course, a bathroom. The house's mechanical room is also located on the ground floor. This video is actually a viewer request, so thank you, Morgan, for your suggestion. This was really interesting. I hadn't actually heard of the Vancouver Special before now, and it's fascinating. I love vernacular architecture types. They're really a reflection of local needs, so much more than styles are, and this certainly fits that bill. It was also a lot of fun to build, and I actually could see myself potentially using this in the game, and I don't usually use 2-story houses. So that's a reflection, I think, on its flexibility. If you have any requests of maybe local vernacular architecture types to your area, please put them in the comment section down below. I do take and note all the suggestions, and if I haven't gotten to yours yet, it probably just means I have a plan for it down the road. So let me know if there's any particular things you'd like to see. The exterior of the Vancouver Special features several distinct features. The balcony with a railing projecting from the entire front of this primary level. The first floor has brick or masonry in the front of the house, with stucco throughout the rest of the home on both levels, and sometimes siding up on the roof gable end. The front door is typically paneled, with side lights on either or both sides of the door. The ground floor sitting room has a large horizontal window, and all of the windows were traditionally sliders. The primary sitting room has glass sliding doors leading to that second floor balcony. The roof is a front gable with a very shallow pitch. It can either be a true gable, offset sheds, or layered gable with a smaller gable over the side of the house that has the front door. These days, the Vancouver Special is seeing renewed popularity for the same reasons it was popular in the 1960s with the immigrants. They are relatively cheap to acquire, large enough to accommodate large families or a normal-sized house with a rental unit, and they're really easy to renovate. The chosen path of preservation for Vancouver Specials has been basically the same for all other vernacular types, such as the shotgun house, modernizing, and renovation. Luckily, this is easy. New siding, new roofing, and new windows and doors make a quick job of exterior improvements. Inside, opening up some of the tight, dark, cramped hallways and rooms into a more open layout can provide a modern feel, along with new flooring, bathroom upgrades, and kitchen remodels. This method of preservation through remodeling, allows the Vancouver Special to continue into the modern world without being entirely erased from the architectural fabric of Vancouver. Adaptation and adaptive reuse is how a lot of vernacular architecture types are able to live on. Thanks for joining me today as we took a look at the Vancouver Special. Next time, we're taking a dive into architectural theory and how it impacts design. Until then, you can find me on Instagram at Simming History and on the Sims 4 gallery, where there'll be playable versions of this and many of the other builds. Thank you to all the new subs. If you haven't yet hit subscribe, when we hit 1,000, I will do a live build. So subscribe and share. I'll see you all next time. Until then, bye!